WeCP has solved two major problems, that we were having. One major problem that we were having was the sheer amount of CVs that we were receiving. Like sometimes 2,000, 3,000. It was humongous. And shortlisting the right people, was humanly very difficult for our talent acquisition team. So WeCP, what we do is, our team basically shortlists at least at a superficial level, and takes those CVs and inputs them into the tool, and tool that it does its magic, in terms of vetting the candidates, and then we get a curated list of really candidates who may be very close, to the job description, and then we do the next level interview, which is the technical interview, and which is where we assess not just the technical skills but also the non-technical skills. And that's how WeCP has been really helpful. Like I said, in one is removing a big pile of candidates, and second is we've been using other tools, right? One of the things that we saw was cheating was a common problem in those, right? Although they had proctoring, blah blah blah, and all of that, I think with this AI and Sherlock, I think a lot of that cheating has come down, dramatically. So I think these are the two major problems, we've been able to solve. Well, the biggest win, I would say, is I always call my team that I tell my talent acquisition team that all this, I'm not interested in how many CVs you have shortlisted, how many people, all I'm interested is how many people have actually joined, because that's how I measure the productivity. There are many ways to measure productivity. I think that's one thing that has really helped us in terms of increasing our joinings. The rate of joining has tremendously increased. Absolutely, I recommend. I mean, it's not that we haven't used any other tools. We've used, I don't want to take the names, but we have used at least 5 or 6 different tools in the past, and we tried and tested, did all all the different things that we could do, right? It was a trial and error for so many years, and I think finally we have settled down on this one because we thought this was the most closest tool that we could find in terms of matching our requirements. And one other thing, good thing about WeCP is it also does communication skills assessment. It also does behavioral skills assessment, and those we can decide while we basically input the tool with what are our requirements, which is, I think, is great, and definitely I would recommend. There's no one size fit all, but I think at least WeCP is hitting at least some of the check boxes.